Before 1957 and the creation of hormonal birth control pills, there was little a woman could do to stop herself from getting pregnant. Sure, there was sheepskin and coat hangers, but in reality, many women got and remained pregnant for much of their childbearing years. And this, pregnancy and breastfeeding and toddlers in tow, made women vulnerable. Pregnancy makes you large and cumbersome, and having an infant attached to your breast sure makes it difficult to move quickly. In the earliest stages of humanity, we were hunters and gatherers. Generally speaking, men in these early societies were the primary hunters, traveling away from camp for periods of time in search of large game. Women stayed close to camp and foraged while taking care of the child rearing. Both of these positions were important, and it's assumed that one was not viewed as better than another within these cultures. These roles did not develop because men were oppressing women. It was because it's women who carry children. It's women whose breasts fill with milk. It was therefore women who were primarily in charge of child rearing, which, if we're honest, is the whole biological reason for life, passing on those genes. These roles had massive amounts of influence on early humans, not just on how they interacted with one another, but on how their brains evolved over time. For instance, much of female tasks were monotonous. Things like getting water, gathering fuel, and cooking didn't require much concentration and could easily be interrupted and returned to without much issue, a necessary quality when dealing with children. Men's tasks, on the other hand, tended to be more dangerous, further from home, and required much of their thought process. In addition, while the women's work was relatively constant, the men's tasks ebbed and flowed. Because of such things, men's brains in general have as much as 7 times the gray matter than females in areas related to intelligence. Gray matter is made of localized cell bodies, which process both information and action. This increase in gray matter use is most likely responsible for the tunnel vision many wives complain of. Basically, the habit of some men getting so heavily engaged in an activity that they ignore their surroundings or the people around them. Females' brains, on the other hand, have as much as 10 times the white matter in these areas as men's. White matter is composed of nerve fibers and creates connections across brainettes. There's evidence that this increase in neural connections results in the women's ability to both switch between tasks without trouble and multitask with ease. That's why man and women cannot be equal in all circumstances. This is an important biological fact never discussed in feminist discourse. Thanks for watching. If this video gets good response, I will upload a series.